Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm gonna do a different type of video that I don't think I've ever done on my channel before, but I'm gonna do an unhauling or unhaul manga video. I do have a lot of manga that I do want to unhaul. And yeah, I do have a box already going. When I first started cleaning my room like a while back ago, I was like, okay, I need to sort through some manga that I just either haven't read or I've read and I just didn't like. Oh my god, I did not like, so I don't want it in my collection. So we're gonna start in with the built-in drawers that I have in my room. This is part of my bed, and so I have a bit of a collection in here. Hopefully you can see that. And yeah, so I think we're gonna start off with Love and Lies. I have all the volume, not all of the volumes, but I have 1 through 5 and then have 7 and 9. So I'm gonna remove that. And then I guess I'll talk about why also I'm gonna unhaul some of the series. So there's that stack. And then I'm just gonna move these over. I'll put Boruto here. Whoops. Some of these are new, not newer, but I got in within the past year or two, so I haven't had the chance to read those. But I think the next one would be Fruits Basket. I tried to get into it. I'm sorry. I think I read the first 2 volumes, or the first volume. I think I'm gonna watch the anime instead. So yes, I think what kind of throws me off is a bit of the art style. Like, it's cutesy, but at the same time I'm not really vibing with it. And then from here, I'm gonna keep these. I don't know, I don't think I've read this one before, so I don't know if I want to keep it or not. It does look interesting. I'll keep it for now. Just leave that there, and then I'm gonna keep these. Then I think I'm also gonna let go of Goodnight Pun Pun. I did read the first volume. I don't know, I feel like it's something I can read online, honestly. That is so disgusting. This drawer is so nasty. So yeah, I'm gonna set that aside, and then we're gonna move on to the next drawer because there's nothing on the other side. I only have Pandora Hearts Japanese version. I have Bloody Mary, Platinum and Millennium Snow, The Earl and the Fairy, and that's it. So I'm not gonna unhaul anything from that pile, so we're gonna move on to the next drawer. All right, sorry if the camera is a bit shaky. I think from this pile I'm gonna get rid of Twittering Birds Never Fly. Do love the series, but I do have the series in English, so I am gonna get rid of my Japanese ones as well. And then I am gonna get rid of One on the Tracks. And then from here, I think I'm gonna do Shikamori Is Not Just a Cutie. I think I read the first 2 volumes. I thought it was really cutesy, but I haven't read it since. So I think it does have an anime adaptation. So yeah, I'm kind of debating on Anonymous Noise, but I think I did like this when I read it. So I think I might just keep it for now and do a little read and see if I still like it or not. Kind of debating on this series. I think the only series I would want to keep are the Blanc series. I think this also has an English adaptation. If not, oh well. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Daikusa and whatever comes after that. But I am gonna keep Blanc. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Pink Heart Jam just because I also have this in English. I think I'm missing the first or the second volume. But I think I already have one on my bookshelf. So those are doubles. So I think that's it for this drawer here. Okay, so this is kind of like my BL section. Not all of them, but a chunk of it. So I think from this pile, I'm gonna go with this one here. And then I'm also gonna do I Cannot Reach You, the first 2 volumes, because I haven't read the second volume in a long time. I haven't even read the first volume. Oh my god, I keep jumbling my words, but I haven't read this series since it came out, so I think I'm gonna take that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna keep those just because they're cutesy reads, quick reads, and they're fun. And this is what I have. As you see, I have Twittering Birds. I don't think I up to like volume. I don't know what volume I'm missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm missing 7. So put those back. I think I'm gonna keep these. Yep, I'm gonna keep these because I love them. So I think that's it for this tiny shelf here. Alright, so this shelf has a lot of my shojo manga. And I don't know what's behind. Okay, behind here I have Kuromihas. It's another series that I've been planning to unhaul. I have shortcake cake as well. I think I'm gonna do orange just because I saw the anime. I'd enjoyed it, but I don't really care for the manga. And then I have Lovesick Ellie, Imakoi, QQ Sweeper. I think I'm gonna get rid of those 2 volumes of QQ Sweeper. And then anything up front. Yakuza Lover is another one that I think I'm gonna get rid of. Kind of debating on Princess Freya because I do have a love-hate relationship with Princess Freya. But it's been a hot minute since I read it. I think I didn't read 6. And see, and the volumes got thinner. So that was a pet peeve of mine. But I think I'm gonna take out Shortcake Cake and Horimiya out from this shelf. So I do have this bottom shelf. It contains a lot of my bigger, taller volumes, and then just whatever did not fit in other shelves. I kind of do want to get rid of these figures. I have Dazai and Chuya. I do want to keep Atsushi because I do like Atsushi. If I do, we'll see. I don't have the original box for it anymore because I threw it out. But back here I have The Way of the House Husband 1 through 7. So I think I'm gonna unhaul that one because we'll see. Some of these are like, I don't know if I need to reread them to see if I want to unhaul them or not, but I'm just take them out and we'll see from there. Oh my god, it is disgustingly hot in my room and I'm like sweating buckets. But here's the box so far. I think I might need a bigger box. So starting off, we have Kaiju number 8. I've heard good things about it, so I decided to pick up the first 3 volumes. Never read it. Haven't even touched it since I bought it. One Punch Man, did watch the first season, liked it. Haven't even read the manga. Then I have volumes of Stro Bitch 1, 3, 4, 5, missing 6, 8, 9, 10. I'm not sure if that's the only volume that I'm missing, but Loki did read this online, liked it, decided to collect it. I haven't even touched it since. QQ Sweeper, I do believe I did read the first 2 volumes, and then there's like a whole, there's more manga to this, I know, but it's a cool concept. I do like it, but I don't think I'm gonna continue picking up the series. Then we have Kenka Banso Ultimate, which is a girl who dresses up as a boy. I can't remember the reason why. And all these guys kind of start falling in love with her, not knowing that she's a girl. So it was cutesy. Then we have Bungo Stray Dogs Beast. Picked it up because I thought it was, I like the cover and I like Bungo, but yeah. And then I have I Become an Omega Today, which is a BL. Read it, thought it was okay, and that's it. Mainly Appetites. I thought that was going to be cute. The MC was kind of annoying, so I didn't pick up the second volume. I think there's 3 volumes, but I could be wrong. Blood on the Tracks. Heard it was good. Picked up the first volume. Also did not touch it, so yeah. And then I have Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I think I read the first 3 volumes. It's been a while. It was a quick read. It's cute. I think it does have an anime adaptation, so I think it's the type of series that I would probably just watch instead of reading. So it's really cute. I really did like it. I do like the art style. So, and then I do have some BL, so I think I'm gonna start with I Cannot Reach You. I did pick this up as it was releasing, but then I kind of stopped, and I haven't read it since. It was kind of like a sappy, like, beginning to it, as I can remember. So I think I'm gonna pass with it because I haven't touched it. So it's kind of like, I think it was like childhood friends to lovers type of BL. So that's gonna go in the pile here. And then I have Koi Monogatari Love Stories. I haven't touched it since I picked it up, so I don't know what goes on in this BL. So that's the reason. And then I have Kisses, Macarons, and Lonely Pie. I did like the art style. It's a really nice type of paper. It's just a bunch of like one-shots compiled into a book. And it's a lot of old man yaoi, which, don't get me wrong, I love my old man yaoi, but I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy it. Even if they're short stories, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna... I think I remember after I read it, I was like, ugh. Then I was like skimming through it. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna part ways with that. I have Orange Future. I think it's just a 1 volume. I picked this up like a year or two ago. I did read I didn't read it. I did watch the anime. I did like it. I think it was just a movie. Or was it a series? I can't remember. I did like it, but I don't see myself collecting the series. And I think the only way to collect that series is through a chunky omnibus. And I don't really like chunky omnibus, so that's gonna go. I have Yakuza Lover. I don't even know how many volumes this has. I do like the art though. The art's kind of cutesy here and there. It's a really rushed story. I love the Yakuza. I love Yakuza stories, so I thought I was gonna love this. I think I just really like Yakuza BLs. I haven't read a straight couple Yakuza themed, I don't think. Maybe I have, I just don't remember. I know there's more out there. I don't know. Sometimes the art is iffy in some panels. I'm like, okay. Maybe I can see the second volume is still wrapped, so I think I'm gonna let go. Here I have Shortcake Cake 1 through 5. I'm still kind of iffy on letting go of this one. I think I did enjoy it. I can't remember how many volumes I read, but I do like Sue Morishita's stuff, so still kind of on the fence on this one. I think I might just do a quick read and see if I want to keep the series. I don't think it's a really long series either, so we shall see. I'll just set this oh my god, I can't speak. I'll just set this aside and see. Goodnight Pun Pun. I think I already mentioned why I was parting ways with this one. Nothing wrong. I do like the art. I do like the story. I just don't see myself having this series in my collection. I hear it's a really sad one, really depressing, so I didn't get much of that vibes from the first volume, but I know if I read more, I probably would. And it's really nice books too, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Goodnight Pun Pun, because I just don't see myself. It's been years since I got this volume. I haven't collected any other volume, so I think I'm gonna say goodbye to that series. I have the first 3 omnibuses of Fruits Basket, or the collector's edition, whatever you want to call it. I bought this because I think at that time Fruits Basket was having was getting another type of anime adaptation, like a better one, I think, with like new animation, whatever. I think that's why I picked it up, because obviously a lot of people grew up watching Fruits Basket. I've known about Fruits Basket, but I never really watched it. I think I just watched a couple of episodes and just never picked it up since. I think I read the first volume and I don't know. It's a really cute, really sad, sappy story, especially with the main character, but I think it's also a type of series that I didn't grow up with, and it's not nostalgic for me. So that's why it just doesn't really hit. And I can't remember what happened to this volume. I think it got warped with water or something. So I think I'm gonna say goodbye to those 3. Alright, next series is Love Lies. I think I already mentioned it. 1 through 5, 7, and 9. I originally watched the anime for this, and I really did like it. I really liked the concept of the story. That was a weird panel without context. And I do like the art, but I haven't really picked up or read. I think I did read like the first 2 volumes of the series, but I haven't read it since, and I just don't really have. Obviously, I'm attached to all my manga in some sort of way, and it's hard to let go. But I think it's time to let go of the series because I haven't even picked it up since I got it. So I can't remember what other stories this mangaka has done. The art looks familiar, so I think I got it because I really like this character. He's such a pretty boy to me, so that's why I got it. But ever since then, I like the concept. I like the idea of the story, but I just don't think I'm gonna read it and gonna pick up more volumes of it. So I think that one has to go as well. Next is The Way of the House Husband, 1 through 7. I don't know if I really want to part with the series. I do like this series. I think I read up to volumes 3 and 4. It's a really quick read. It's really cutesy. It's about an ex-yakuza who is now living like his civilian life. He adores his wife, which I think is really cute. And the art is really nice, really cool. So I don't know. It's also, I think, a series that I really need to sleep on because I can't remember how many volumes are out so far. And there's like no like concrete, like, from what I remember, there's no like specific storyline. It's just kind of like a bunch of stories, like an everyday life type of thing. So I feel like even if you picked it up at a random volume, you might be okay. So we shall see. I'm still on the fence. I'll think about it. Like I said, I do like yakuza things, so I do really like The Way of the House Husband. So yeah, it's just a lot of volumes for like a series that doesn't really have like a concrete storyline, like a, you know what I mean? It's just like a bunch of like little stories compiled into a volume. So I think I'll also sleep on this one. We shall see. So yeah, I do like the art. I do like the character. He's such a lovable character in my opinion. Next up is Kuromihas. I do have volumes 1 through 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 through 13, 14, 15. I can't remember what volume the series ended. But I did watch the anime. I haven't read the volumes in a really long time, so I can't really remember much of the story. It's a story that I also don't really want to part with because it's a big collection. I also have the 2 Nendroids of Hori and Miyamura. I think that's their names. Yep. And so if I were to part with the series, I think I would have to also part with the Nendroids because it just wouldn't make sense for me to have the series and not the Nendroids, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. So if I don't have a series, why have the Nendroids, you know? To me. But I think it's also a series I do want to sleep on just to see if I still enjoy it or not. So yeah, like I said, I really don't want to let go of the series because I really like the characters, and it was kind of like a hard series for me to collect, especially to get this far. And like a lot of the volumes are like $13. I'm not sure how much it is now, so it might be like $15 now. But I think I'm gonna sleep on it, and we shall see. Next up I have Daikuse. I think I have all of them. I can't remember. I think all of these do have English volumes, so I think that's why I'm parting away with these. I don't think I'm parting with Blanc because I can't remember if Blanc has been released or not, if it has an English physical, but I know these series have, so that's why I'm parting ways with it. I'm parting ways with Pink Heart Jam just because I already have the first 2 volumes of Pink Heart Jam. So I have it in English. I just have duplicates, so that's why I'm gonna part with Pink Heart Jam, because these are my duplicates, because I was trying to get goodies from the mangas, because with some like places, if you buy the series you get certain goodies, so that's why I bought it. So these are just my duplicates. So next I'm gonna part ways with my JJK volumes, except this one. I forgot to take this one out, but a lot of them are like, oh, and also with my Totally Bound Hanako-kan, because this already has a English, so I'm gonna part with that one. These also have English adaptations. I don't think this one does, so I'm not gonna part with that one either. Yeah, it's more like a novel, but these do. So a lot of these came with goodies, so that's why I picked them up. I think I picked this series up because it didn't have an English translation, but now it does, so I'll pick that up when I can. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna part ways with this series. Next is Touring Birds Can Never Fly, volumes 1 through 5. I actually do have volume 6, but that was like a DVD exclusive. So now I'm contemplating on keeping this series, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it just because I have majority of the volumes out in English. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep it. There's no reason for me to keep it just because I already have the English. And the 7th volume is just it was like a collector's or like deluxe edition where you got the DVD, which is the movie. So I also forgot to mention that I have a couple of Spanish manga that I'm gonna get rid of. So I have Platinum and volumes 1 through 3. Yeah, I think I have the first 2 volumes of this. I haven't read it. I heard mixed reviews about this series. So then I have Blue Exorcist 2, 3, 4, because I already have 1 through 5 in English. And then Daily Butterfly or Like a Butterfly already has an English print, so I already have 3 volumes. I'm also gonna get rid of those as well. Is currently a mess just because I have these boxes here, and so yeah, but I did find the Nendroids. Took me a bit. They're like at the bottom of the box. So we have Hori, and then have Miyamura. I think I am gonna let go of Horimiya. I think the only series that I went back and put was Shortcake Cake. I did binge read those 5 volumes and I was like, oh my god, I need to know what happened next, and I don't have any more volumes, so we'll see. Yeah, Horimiya is right there. House of a Husband is in the corner. So yeah, I think that's my unhaul. I honestly don't even know how many volumes I have in here, but yeah, if anybody was interested, I guess I can do any manga will be $7. Japanese and Spanish manga can be $5 if anybody was interested. I think I'm gonna try to sell it on Mercari and see. I don't know, I just haven't sold things on Mercari in a while, so yeah. But if anybody's interested, let me know. I do have an Instagram under the same username, so if you're interested, let me know. This is $7 manga if you're in the United States, $5 for the Spanish and $5 for the Japanese. And yeah, I guess that's it for my video. Lots of manga to unhaul. Oh, and Nendroids will probably be around like, I don't know, 50. I think that's a reasonable price. 45, 50. I don't know, I just don't want them in my collection anymore. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know through Instagram. That's probably the only way you can contact me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this unhaul. It's a lot of manga, and it's hard to let go, but it is time to let go. I've done unhauls before, Like, I've never done a video of unhauling, but I've, you know, have unhauled manga before in the past. So yeah, otherwise, either, I don't know, I might just go to Half Price Books and just, they're probably gonna be like $1 volume, but at this point I don't care. It's gonna save up. I'm gonna like get rid of the manga and then I'll have plenty of room. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I will have the manga for a couple more weeks before I decide what to do with them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the unhauling. It's very chaotic because there's so many things going on. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.